Can I get out of your way?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the American Adventure. My name is Samantha, and I have the very good fortune of sharing with you the story of Hanukkah, the 8-day festival of lights. If some of you want to come forward, you can come and listen up close, or if you'd like to stay where you are, that's more than welcome to. I will be finished in time for Voices of Liberty, so there's no chance that we'll overlap. Don't worry about that. Hanukkah is a time for friends and for family, as well as a holiday steeped in very rich tradition. I brought some traditional symbols of Hanukkah with me today. Who knows what this is?
Menorah.
A menorah. You're right, an 8-branched lamp symbolizing the 8-day miracle of the burning oil. But as you can see, there are 9 candle holders. Anyone know why?
A candle each day.
Yeah, but why is there 9?
Represent the days of Hanukkah.
You threw that away, I can't even understand you, but it's the shamash, or servant candle, and that's used to light all the other candles. You light 1 candle for each night of Hanukkah until all are lit, and you do this while saying a beautiful blessing. The candles go into the menorah from right to left, and they are lit from left to right, starting with the newest night's candle first. So that is the menorah. Who knows what this is? Boys? Nothing? What's it look like? It looks like a top, and it is. It's called what? It's a dreidel, you're right. That's a certain kind of top, because it has 4 Hebrew letters on them. They are Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. And together, they mean a great miracle happened there. You see, a long time ago, the Jews were forbidden to study the Torah. But that didn't stop them. They used an innocent children's toy, a dreidel, to teach Hebrew lessons. Pretty smart, huh? So those are your traditional symbols of Hanukkah. I told you Hanukkah is a time for friends and for family. It's true. We're all going to gather around, sing songs, light the candles, open presents, and do what I do best, eat. Now, my grandmother makes the very best potato latkes you've ever tasted. Well, that's a Hanukkah tradition. You eat foods fried in oil to remember the miracle of the burning oil. So imagine, if you would, for 8 days, you're not discouraged, you're actually encouraged to eat fried food. It's like a McHoliday. But seriously, after you've maybe eaten more than you should, and opened the presents, sang the songs, and lit the candles, a lot of families will gather together in one room and to tell a traditional Hanukkah story. My personal favorite is the story of the Maccabees, and that's the one I'd like to share with you today. It goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was a king. He was a mighty king, or so he thought. His name was Antiochus, and he did rule a great empire consisting of 3 different nations, including the Jews. Well, one day, Antiochus had this brilliant idea, or so he thought. He decided he was going to unite all 3 nations into one single Greek empire. Oh, he went so far as to say, my new nation will all speak the same language. We will all worship the same God, and my new nation will be so powerful that no other will be able to destroy it. Or so he thought. Well, as you can imagine, the Jewish people were outraged. They were not going to be told what to do and how to do it. They were so upset, they revolted or fought back. One of the brave men who fought was a man named Judah. Oh, ladies, he was tall and handsome and very brave, and he was the leader of a tribe called the Maccabees. Picture this, if you will. The Greek army is huge, tens and thousands of men, all armed with bows and arrows and swords and elephants. Yeah, I said elephants. And then you've got the Maccabees. They're small in number, and they're armed with mostly determination and courage. Alas, no elephant. But that doesn't stop them. The 2 opposing forces meet in the great city of Beit Zor. The Greek army stormed towards the Maccabees, and the Maccabees charge after the Greek army. The bowman bowed and the slinger slung, and the elephants, well, they do what they do best. They charged towards the Maccabees, but they panicked. The elephants panicked. They reared up and went back onto their own men, causing huge gaps in their lines of defense. Well, Judah, not only was he good looking, but he was one smart cookie. He used those gaps to his advantage and eventually won the battle. Judah brought his victorious Maccabees back to Jerusalem, where the crowd went wild. Wow! You could tell your holidays are over. The crowd went wild. That's the people I love. Unfortunately, though, that celebration was short-lived, because when they got to their beautiful temple, they found it in ruins, an empty shell. The Maccabees didn't hesitate. They immediately put down their weapons, and alongside the men and women of Jerusalem, they worked night and day and night, to rebuild that beautiful temple. On the 25th day of the Hebrew month of Kislev, they were able to rededicate that temple to worship. According to legend, when they went to go light the lamp, they could only find one tiny vial of oil that hadn't been spoiled. Well, you may or may not know, one vial lasts a day, 24 hours tops. But this is where the miracle takes place. You see, that one tiny vial of oil lasted for 8 days. 8 days until more could be obtained. And that is why even today, 2,000 years later, we are celebrating Hanukkah and the Festival of Lights, to remember the miracle of that burning oil, but most importantly, to remember the brave band of men and women who fought so courageously against a Greek army and won the right to worship as they pleased. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is my story. My name is Samantha, and I wish you all the joys and blessings of this holiday season. Thank you. Happy Hanukkah.